Everybody, welcome to my gameplay walkthrough of LEGO The Hobbit. This is only part one of possibly many parts, and sorry that's being recorded so late at night. I'm just gonna test my audio real quick. How is everything going? How is everything going? How is everything going? Okay, audio's all good. It's been a while since I've done this, so without further ado, let's start a new game here. New save, of course. And it's already saving. This is the icon that we'll get. Of course, I turned the music off.
My dear Frodo, you asked me once if I had told you everything there was to know about my adventures.
Of course, this is
It began long ago
after
in a land far
Lord of the
away to
Rings.
east. There was the city of Dale, peaceful
Yeah.
and prosperous.
Alright.
For this city lay before the doors of the greatest kingdom in Middle-earth, Erebor, stronghold of Thrall, king under the mountain, mightiest of the dwarf lords. His line lay secure in the lives of his son.
Wow, that's a lot of money.
All would pay homage to him, even the great elven king, Thranduil.
There's the Elven King, of course. Alright.
Erebor.
My liege, our king asks you to go and oversee today's mining operation.
Built deep within the mountain itself, the beauty
Of course, the last game I played was LEGO Batman 3. I tried to finish LEGO Movie video game, and, well, that's where we're at now. Still not finished. Of course, gold object here. So, this is of course the first level. We know what to do here. We know that there are a lot of things that we're not going to be able to access as of right now. And the course playthrough. I don't do a 100% walkthrough unless asked. So here we go. And yes, my arm is currently broken, but I have enough power in it to play a LEGO game. Alright, maybe this guy can help. Of course, there's always that guy right there that looks like he can help. Of course, LEGO objects here. We're building. Just in case you haven't seen LEGO Batman 3 yet. We need a hammer. Can this guy help? How do I switch to him? Press and hold to bring up the game wheel. And we're going to switch to the Ron, it looks like. With the Warhammer. Smash over LEGO tracks. As we just did. Of course, I'm gonna go back to Thorin to enter the next area. Looks like we lost access to the guard. That could prove to be something that comes in handy later. Of course, I don't know what the guard would have done. Of course, I'm sure this area will become available later in the game. And under free play, of course. Of course, just smashing things, getting studs for character unlocks and whatnot. I usually do like 30 minutes of free play gameplay at the end of the last part. I did it with Lego Batman. Like doing all the bonus stuff and whatnot. Clearly silver bits right there. We're gonna need someone much more powerful than we are at this particular moment. We have the Warhammer, and that's about it at the moment. Looks like we cannot access this area quite yet. Usually break everything and it works somehow. Just threw the stone at that. We're all feeding over chicken, of course. Some guy knocked it over.
Its wealth lay in the earth, in precious
Bilbo, of
stones
course.
from rock, and in great seams of gold, running like rivers through stone.
I wonder if these guys will become available to play as later. There looks to be something up there that I don't think that we can access. Perhaps now. Nope. Of course, I think this is what we're supposed to do, though. Blue studs, of course. They're gonna be something that you want to collect. Okay, Lego loot. Cool, how do we get the Lego loot? Is this it? This does appear to be it. You have Lego loot now. Some planks and some emeralds from the looks of it. Some sapphire too. Something tells me we're gonna be getting a lot of bricks like this. Looks like you can smash whatever that is out of the way and collect the mini kit, which kind of looked like that thing back there. So, give me some wood here. Looks like we're kind of just making it through the king's castle right now. I can't help but notice this over here. A little Lego hatch, huh? More becomes accessible to us from here. Where's gold from the looks of it? We have 22 wooden planks, which I'm assuming is not a lot in the grand scheme of things. Looks like there's trouble going through there. Might as well grab some more loot here. It looks like we just throw our materials in here. Okay, this is an interesting mini game.
The skill of the dwarves was unequaled, fashioning objects of great beauty out of diamond, emerald, ruby,
Of course.
sapphire.
There's a lock here. We just unlocked it. Alright, a new area has become accessible here. Well, I think it's clearly right here. We have access to a new guy, huh? This guy is kind of interesting. Of course, new characters are always interesting. That's a very, very basic mini game. for maximum value, of course. What is this, huh? We'll figure that out in a second. Let's get over here real quick and collect some stuff. Some more objects, I believe. Might come in handy for this next little bit here. Kind of looks like a crafting bench. Cool when you have stuff to craft with on a crafting bench. You knock these down. Knock this down. Nothing really happened. No material? I see something. Like a very basic, like, to get down there, but the, like, light thing, get whatever that little trinket was, seemed inaccessible at the moment, but maybe it'll become accessible with time. A lot of wood still. We're getting a ton of planks. Throw our stuff in. We need of course, what is it, wood. Need string, which we just acquired some at some point. And of course, stone. Oh, this was in the Lego Movie video game, if you don't remember. Looks like we're making a little bit of a pulley system, maybe? Maybe that will help us get the trinket. I think this was it. Yep. Oh, this. Oh, it looks like, anyway. At 12,000 studs. Of course, that's our first build, though.
Ever they delve deep down into the dark. And that is where they found it. The Arkenstone, the heart of the mountain.
Interesting. Interesting, that could be a...
But Thror's love of gold had grown too fierce. A sickness begun to grow within him. And where sickness thrives, bad things will follow. The first they heard was a noise like a hurricane.
Balin! Sound the alarm!
What is it?
Dragon! Dragon!
He was a fire drake from the north. This city of men was nothing. For dragons covered gold with a dark and fierce desire. Smaug had come.
Oh, looks like a save point. We are going to, of course, save and continue right there. Looks like this guy really wants to be of some service. It looks like he's the one with the pulley system. Of course, that we saw earlier. And a pretty effective way of breaking things, but we're going to stick the ball in here. Of course, we found the correct character of need. Oh, that's interesting. A buddy system here. My God. Okay. Okay, so we're already finding out stuff as we go here. Oh God. Okay, as we go further along, we're still on, of course, the first hallway of this particular part of the level. Of course, as you can see on the top, we're almost at 90,000 on the first level. Of course, he is needed again. I think my favorite might be Thorin right now. Still no one who can break silver, though. Let's, of course, buddy up here. And take out the threat. Which is, of course, a whole bunch of bricks and a fire-breathing dragon. Well, that's not good. That's probably a bad idea to do it, Ethan.
Such wanton death was dealt that day.
You know what? Let's go back to Thorin, the guy that we started out with, of course, with the guard. It feels like it was a while ago already. I didn't really use the guard, so I don't think he had anything particularly good to bring here, like these three characters, of course. Just a lot of studs in general here. Pulley system there. Of course, you are used for those. We've established what each character is good for now. Does anyone have a hammer though? We lost the dude with the hammer. You have a hammer. Oh no, there's one right there though. Looks like we might need magic for it. What an interesting level, guys. Considering this is still the first level of the game. All those resources, of course, can be used for something. As we found out earlier, what they can be used for. So we're going to collect every bit of resource at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of you. And what we're obviously supposed to do. Oh, that got rid of our resource chance here. At least we got all these, though. Can't complain about all those. You take what you can get in this game. As we develop more ways to get closer to the king. Of course, we finally get to play as the king. Yeah, what a tragic tale.
Thranduil would not risk the lives of his kin against the wrath of the dragon. No help came from the elves that day, nor any day since. The young dwarf prince never forgave, and he never forgot.
What a first level, guys. We unlocked Thorin young. We unlocked Thoron, who has the power of the hammer. We unlocked Balin young. Or Balin, I don't know. We unlocked Thor, of course. Armored Dwarf Guard. There's one character available for buy. Of course, our stud count is Master Burglar happened as well. And too many kits, of course. Middle Earth events unlocked. Hmm. We unlocked a couple of Middle Earth events. And we unlocked 2 white bricks. Of course. This is a map from the looks of it. This is going to be our first free roam ability from the looks of it.
That, my dear Frodo, is where I come in a hole in the ground.
Bilbo Baggins,
A hobbit.
of course, from Lord of the Rings. Okay, this is Sam, I believe. Of course. I think our idea is to go find Bilbo. But obviously I kind of want to look around, gather what I can from, of course, Hobbiton. See what there is to possibly do here. Of course, there's not going to be any events unlocked because, as you see, we're going to get them as the story progresses. And we're probably not even going to get, like, a proper look at the place. We don't have a person with a fishing rod, do we? So yeah, as you can see, it's a very, very limited space, but alas, it's probably one of the only spaces that we have at the moment. Let's of course go to Frodo. Of course, they're just normal hobbits. And I think we're just going to progress with the story for now.
Let's
go to Bilbo.
is a curious creature, brave and resilient, yet undeniably a creature of...
I'm just going to go ahead and skip that. It was just talking about the Hobbit and Bilbo Baggins and whatnot.
Some people are beginning to wonder about you, Uncle. They think you're becoming odd.
Odd? I'm not the same hobbit I once was.
I'm sorry, do I know you?
I'm Gandalf.
Gandalf, not Gandalf, the wandering wizard who made such excellent fireworks. No idea you were still in business.
I'm looking for someone to share in an adventure.
What? No, wait. We do not want any adventures here. Good morning.
There's Bilbo.
That's your sons.
The Wallen.
Bilbo, Baggins, yours. But do we know each other?
No.
Which way, laddie? Is it down here?
It is what down there? Supper.
Of course, this is the beginning of the second level. We already have introductions to more than our fair share of characters. Gandalf was of course revealed. Bilbo is now younger Bilbo from Hobbiton. I'm assuming Dwalden can probably do the same thing as most characters with a hammer, because we have a character with a hammer already available to use. So yeah, he's just going to be our more modern day version of that character.
Balin, at your service.
Balin, that's how you pronounce it.
Evening, brother.
The thing is, I don't know either of you. Not in the slightest.
I can't wait till we get a character to deal with silver bits. I have a feeling that's either going to be late game, or that's going to be in a part of the game where we can't do anything. Can either of you access this at the moment? I feel we'll unlock a guy eventually. Let's unlock this little area real fast. I'm not going to access that area quite yet. I want to unlock the maximum possible studs. There's one map. Introducing a mini kit possibility here there, I believe. Of course, and older. On. Or Balin.
Everyone? How many more are there?
Already time for our second build, I suppose. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay concentrated for this build. Well, that was like a really, really bad one.
Feely,
And Keely.
at your service. Careful with these. We've just had them sharpened.
Where do you want this? Mr. Dwalin.
Any more? He said there'd be food. And lots of it.
He said. Who said?
my dear Bilbo.
What on earth is the matter?
What's the matter? I'm surrounded by dwarves. What are they doing here?
Oh, they're quite a merry gathering. But you get used to them. Tweedy. Oin, loin, Warling, Warling, Lombra, Nori, not my Ori.
I don't want to get used to them. The state of my kitchen.
I am
Yes, you're quite right, Biffa. You appear to be one dwarf short.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to interrupt, but what should I do with my plate?
Here you go, Warren. Give it to me.
Cool little mini game.
That's my mother's Westfarthing potter. It's over 100 years old.
We're getting introduced to a lot of the characters. Well, so we're getting introduced to all the dwarves that we'll probably be playing as throughout various different levels. Of course, we've seen this one. And we've seen a glimpse of the guy on the right, Bomber, I think might be his name. I don't know, I'm just guessing names from different people. I love Bilbo in the background. I can already tell that he's going to be a fun one in this game. And we've only had one true level where we started playing as him.
He's here. Yonder.
This is
Thorin Oakenshaw.
Tell me, Mr. Baggins, have you done much fighting?
What of the dwarves of the Iron Hills? Is Dane with us?
They say this quest is ours, and ours alone.
You're going on a quest?
Far to the east lies a single solitary peak.
The lonely mountain and the barracks of York return to Erebor. The name of the beast.
So, what beast?
The dragon Smaug has not been seen for 60 years. Perhaps the vast wealth of our people now lies unprotected.
The front gate is sealed. There is no way into the mountain.
That, my dear Barling, is not entirely true.
If there is a key, there must be a door.
The answer lies hidden somewhere in this map.
The task I have in mind will require a great deal of stealth.
That's why we need a burglar.
Good one, too. An expert, I'd imagine.
Hobbits are remarkably light on their feet. And while the dragon is accustomed to the smell of wolf, the scent of hobbit is all but unknown to him.
Give no contract.
No.
It's just the usual summary about work expenses. Time required, remuneration, funeral arrangements, so forth.
Funeral arrangements?
The second level completed much faster than the first. Bilbo Baggins, and we automatically unlocked Frodo and Sam. Just normal Bilbo. Gandalf. We haven't unlocked the dwarf yet. %, so there's clearly more that you can do in that level, or you just need a multiplier. Okay, we unlocked quite a few on that one. And 3 white bricks. A new version of Bilbo, huh? This might be the last level for tonight, people. It probably will be.
I'm going on an adventure!
My dear fella, I never doubted you for a second.
Okay, Gandalf. Nice. Okay, and unlock the home of Bilbo. Okay, guide studs. Let's just truly explore for a second. We're on Bilbo's home here. To an extent, we do want to keep a pace a little bit. We're starting to go outside of Hobbit 10. This is really all we know right now. Though, as you could see from the map that we get at the end of each level, there is a lot more to this game than just Hobbiton. But we unlocked all the events for Hobbiton. Or at least a good chunk of them, I would assume. I'm assuming the area of Hobbiton is going to be a fairly smaller one. If I were to do a 100% completion, like all bricks and whatnot. A magical staff, which I believe we can acquire from Gandalf. And there's our magic from that first level. We would use Gandalf, or a different wizard that we will... I think Gandalf will probably be the only wizard that we unlock in this variation of the game. Of course, a pulley lever. Gandalf is, of course, just the probably most well-known wizard of the Lord of the Rings / Hobbit franchise. We don't have the guy with the huge hammer. Sure, why not? Let's... No, that's a side quest. I knew it probably would be, but because the guide said so, don't even point us to go into that direction, and usually they show you... That's probably one of the events that we just unlocked, because we wouldn't have even been able to go into this area, so we're probably in Upper Hobbiton. Blue Sud, of course, gonna want to grab that. And I don't want to know what's in that cave just yet. But this is showing us a good little preview of what to expect if you were to do the 100% thing. And of course, again, Hobbiton is not done. I believe there's an upper area somewhere. That's interesting enough. I believe we are officially out of Hobbiton. I'm not really sure where we are now. We're in a new city, from the looks of it. I believe this city is from Lord of the Rings. Looks like trades, which is unique and interesting. Cannot go into that city yet. jump over the wall. Maybe Gandalf can jump us over the wall? Nope. There's the rest of the door. I'm just gonna skip those cutscenes.
Wait! Wait! I signed it.
Welcome, Master Baggins, to the company of Thorin Oakenshield.
Help yourself.
No, wait, stop!
Of course, we're getting access to a new dwarf, so I might as well use him over Bilbo. Okay, so the horse needs an apple, correct? Okay, it looks like actually he can use these, so... How is this not waking these guys up? Oh, okay, it's trying to break that. Okay, so you like get to climb him. And this guy can also do the same thing, huh? Well, that's an interesting concept. I mean, a couple of doors have the same unique ability. The ladder obviously implicates that we're gonna need him again. Of course, let's use him. Is this not... Alright, it looks like you can double climb these guys. That's gonna be an interesting little tidbit. Assuming all dwarves have access. It's a very, very unique ability. I'll just assume that you're probably the one that we need to... And another guy can do these. Okay, so we have you. Okay, so we have... Alright, so let's stack you on top of... They can't maintain it for that long.
What was that?
Orcs.
Hope it doesn't.
You think that's funny?
Having a lot of fun.
You think a night raid by orcs is a joke? Didn't mean anything by it. We know nothing of the world.
Don't mind him, laddie. Thorin has more cause than most to hate orcs. After the dragon took the Lonely Mountain, King Thror tried to reclaim the ancient dwarf kingdom of Moria. But our enemy had got there first.
A little bit of background.
Moria had been taken by legions of orcs, led by the most vile of all their race.
Introduced to our first little villain.
The Defiler. The giant Gundabad Orc had sworn to wipe out the line of Durin.
A lot of backstory. I'm enjoying. You know, this game might be more fun than Lego Batman already. Actually, no, Lego Batman 3 was a lot of fun to do with you guys. It was a little, now this is being a little bit more well done, I feel like. Give me my heart back. I wish that this gave you the multiplier studs, that would be kind of nice. But let's make the stud collecting a little bit more difficult. At least you get stuff from killing the guys. I find that very, very cool. Lego Movie was just a disaster when it came to trying to do stuff because, I don't know, it just wasn't doing anything right. I might go and try and restart the entire series, I don't know yet. It's one of my lesser favorite Lego games to look back on. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna need a little bit of tag teaming here. Twice in a row. The tag team's been used a lot, and I'm liking it. I do. Oh my god. Every time I go to get my tag team, dude. Why? Oh my god, it's because I'm clicking circle after, isn't it? Just take care of him. Just... Oh my. Oh my god, bro. Yes. Oh my god, bro. That took forever. Get out of my face, dude.
Defeat and death are upon us.
Man, this is brutal.
Thorin stood alone, wielding nothing but an oaken branch as a shield.
What about this is about to be? Master Burglar. What's so funny, dude? I didn't realize I wanted us to challenge him just yet. Sorry guys, that took so long. I appreciate you guys revealing that to us. This is like a really dwarven fight. Sorry I've been a little bit quiet towards the end of this, guys. Just I've been trying to concentrate. These are cool little fight aspects. Of course, I forgot that final little bit there.
Azog had been
Azog.
defeated. And I thought to myself, there is one I could call king.
Azog the Defiler. Master Burglar. Meaning, how many areas have we unlocked? Oh, quite a bit. And 5 white bricks. So let's just see what the story is.
And continued on their
This is our little group here. Now, I want to save and exit my game. And, I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 of Lego the Hobbit, the playthrough.